There is nothing worse than not getting your good night of sleep. When anxiety keeps you awake, when you can't fall asleep, or maybe you wake up in the middle of the night, can't get back to sleep. This is hell. It really is. How do I know? You and I are the same. I too have been battling with sleep anxiety. In fact, I've been dealing with sleep anxiety for all my life. However, from studying the human body for over 15 years, I've been able to manage to finally have the best sleep of my life. Again, despite my tendencies to experience anxiety. Today, I'll give you my top 4 tips for reducing your sleep anxiety. And it's really simple to do. But for that, we need to understand a system in your body that is called the safety radar. From there, we could move to the 4 practical tips you can do today to have the best sleep of your life. And if you like this info, make sure to check the complete 47-minute guide on how to improve your sleep quality. Of course, you can view it for free here on the Wellness Messiah channel. Now, let's start. Welcome to the Wellness Messiah podcast. I'm your host, Rimon. The Safety Radar. This part of the puzzle was the most surprising thing I encountered in my research. So if you find it surprising too, let me know in the comments. I want to know that. We think of deep sleep as something that we need, that helps us protect our health. But high quality sleep, deep sleep, is really dangerous from an evolutionary perspective. You see, under deep sleep, we are unprotected and exposed. Therefore, your body will allow deep sleep only when a mechanism inside of your body is sure that you are safe. I call this mechanism the safety radar. What did this mechanism do? The safety radar, it's a detection mechanism that tries to gather information from the environment and determine, is the body safe or not? It's blind. It can't tell reality from a simulation. And it operates in the unconscious. It doesn't share its conclusion with you. And today you're safe. You don't have the neighboring tribes paying you a visit at 10 a.m. with stakes and stones. You live in a closed, protected house. But your blind radar still lives in the past. And if the radar doesn't feel safe, your sleep won't be deep. And it asks, is there a danger lurking when we sleep? Thus, if someone or something will attack you, you'll be ready to wake up quickly and react quickly. Yet every day we do things before we go to sleep that alert this safety radar. And it tells the safety radar it's not safe to reach deep sleep. Those activities prevent high quality sleep. And we need to stop doing them. Lesson number 4. Certain activities signal the radar it's unsafe to reach deep sleep. Now, let's cover them one by one. Watching fear-inducing content before going to sleep. Remember, the radar is blind, and it can't tell the reality from a simulation. These simulations, especially 1 hour before sleep, will prevent deep sleep. Horror movies, violent or fear-inducing programs, the news, violent video games, conversations on stressful topics. This is an anecdote from my life. A friend recommended I watch Breaking Bad, so I watch it every day before going to sleep. It was the only free time I had. As I progressed with the series, I noticed that my sleep got worse and worse. Does exposure to drug trafficking, violence, terminal illness, gunfights, communicates to the radar, this blind radar, that I'm safe to get into deep sleep? The news. A collection of the most horrible events in the world of 8 billion people, and a presentation of that information in the most fear-mongering way. They try to communicate to us that their fear-mongering protects us, but it signals to the radar the exact opposite. Don't watch the news before you go to sleep. And frankly, I would recommend not watching it at all. Personally, I made the decision to turn off the news programs completely. If I'm going to expose myself to horror and fear that has very little to do with reality, I might as well be watching those horror things for pure entertainment. I would prefer Breaking Bad. Luckily, though stimulation works both ways. For example, watching a comedy the hour before sleep reduces anxiety and signals the safety radar that you are indeed safe. This is what a clinical psychologist, Mark Hexter, has to say about this. Having worked for over a period of 20 years with those experiencing anxiety, I can conclude that among other factors, it is the repetitive, relational nature of programs such as Friend and Big Bang Theory that will be doing the trick. Anxiety is, in fact, the human mind's alarm system, indicating that something is wrong, and usually the result of pent-up and unprocessed feelings, he added. If they can't find a way of being expressed, the alarm system triggers. Can you refer that to the radar we spoke before? So, what he found that comedies such as Friend and the Big Bang Theory actually going to reduce anxiety. Work-related activities. Dealing with work or with firefighting just before sleep reduces sleep quality in a different way. It activates the stress system. You see, the stress system is part of this automatic system we mentioned before. It has nothing to do with the radar, but it does cause bad sleep quality. And it takes longer for the stress system to calm down and allows the sleep system to go up. So you really want to stop work activities 2 hours before sleep to induce deep sleep. So what do we do? Information and activities for the last hour, 1 hour before going to sleep. Watching comedy, sitcoms, Friends, inspiration, fantasy, movies, books. House chores are great. They are tiring without stimulation. Okay, so far we cover information and activities before going to sleep. Now let's cover interruption during sleep that signal the safety radar that we are not safe. Flickering lights. If someone were to attack you while you were asleep, probably they would affect the lights and the shadows nearby. This is why our eyelids do not block the lights completely when we go to sleep. In our night vision, the rods on both sides of the eye, of the retina, they are very sensitive to movement in the darkness. So when you close your eyes, you still expose yourself to light, but you also expose yourself to movement. Your body is aware of the movement around you. If you were the safety radar and you would notice flickering lights all day, all night long, would you feel safe to go into deep sleep? Don't sleep in front of the TV or any flickering light. It will reduce your sleep quality. Bed movements. Another potential interruption for the radar. Historically, humans used to sleep on surfaces that didn't move, like this dog. The only movement we experienced were the things that needed to wake up to and react. Just remember just how sensitive dogs are to ground movements. Strong ground movements cause dogs to panic. It's a sign of danger. Beds and shared beds are a new thing for us. And if you sleep with a partner on a bed where it shakes when the other moves, it doesn't signal safety to the radar. It will hurt deep sleep. So make sure your bed is quote-unquote safe and isn't movement sensitive. These could affect shakeability, quote-unquote, right, of a shared bed. The bed size, if you sleep too close to the partner. Bed stability, if it moves, if it's not very stable, the structure of the bed. And the type of mattress, whether it has the ability to block movements from other areas in the bed. Please note that the presence of a loving partner in bed will increase the feeling of safety and protection. We only talk about shakiness. To simplify this, let's cover the 3 senses. Seeing. Using an eye mask will prevent most light interruptions. Early sun, partner turning on the nearby lights. Also, use weak lights or nothing when waking up in the middle of the night. Hearing. If there are unexpected and uncontrollable noises during the night, you can consider earplugs. And feeling. Making sure that your bed area doesn't shake when your partner moves on the other side. So if it happens, consider changing beds or mattresses, maybe the size of mattresses, the quality of the mattress, to prevent this shakiness. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, and if you're interested in truly improving your sleep quality, it's highly recommended that you check out the complete 47-minute guide on how to improve your sleep quality. It has everything you need to know from A to Z about sleeping better, deeper for less time, and waking up earlier. The guide includes 4 secrets and 7 steps to improve your sleep quality today. And you can view it for free here on the Wellness Messiah channel. Click on the link here or in the description to watch it now.